Hi everybody and welcome back to some more Mxgp 3 here on this channel. I'm KPG GOONER here. Now in today's video we start our MX2 career. We've got the wildcard races out the way, so we start the career around the Qatar circuit. Also guys, I just want to say there is a few issues with frame rates and a lot of blurring at the moment on this game. I don't know whether they're going to patch that, but I have noticed a lot of blurring and the frame rates haven't been that good. Hopefully they're going to fix that soon. I have let them know in their forum, so hopefully they will fix that. Right, let's get straight into the racing. Right guys, did you notice that blurring as it showed the course? So there's still quite a few issues with that, and I have had a few messages from people on Xbox One saying they've got issues with the frame rates and the blurring, so we're definitely going to have to find out from Milestone if there is an issue and if they're going to fix it very soon. Now I will keep you up to date if they get back to me with the messages I've left them. Also I did try and turn off boost mode to see if that was affecting the frame rates and that, and it didn't really make much difference, but I will let you know as soon as I find out any information. But apart from that, the game is runs pretty well. I'm enjoying it, so let's just try and get in a decent qualifying time. I do like this circuit under the floodlights. It was awesome on Mxgp 2. Let's see if we can get a good line into this turn. Oh, that wasn't too bad, went a little bit wide, and I'm still trying to get the hang of the controls of the bike on the Pro Physics, but it does feel a lot better than it did on the semi-pro physics at the start of the walkthrough, so I definitely prefer it on the Pro, and it's on realistic as well. Also guys, I'm going to mix things up and we're going to do both races in different camera views, so we're going to do third person and first person in today's episode. Let's see if we can get in a decent time. This doesn't feel too bad at the moment. Let's just try and keep it nice and smooth through here. Mucked that up, I could have done a lot better through there. Just trying to get used to transferring the weight, and that's not bad. We're catching up with Max in front. Come on, let's get a decent corner there. That's not too bad. Get a nice tight line there, and we've caught him up a bit. So let's try and really, oh, that's much better through there. Oh God, didn't land that great though. Let's just try and get a nice turn there, and over the finish line. And oh God, it's given us first place. But how long is that going to stand? I mean, we're only 2 minutes into qualifying, so let's just stop and see how long that time lasts for. And if it gets beaten, then I'll go back out and try and put a faster time. But we managed to do a 1:36.7. I don't think that's amazingly quick. Let's see if anyone beats it. And oh, there we go. We're starting to go down. So we've been beaten, so we've dropped down to third. Yeah, let's go back out. We'll do one more lap and see if we can better that time, and then we get straight into the racing. So let's go back on the circuits. Here we go. Right, so we're running out of time. We've only got 7 minutes left, and we've got to beat a time of 1:36.5, which is a decent time. But we still got third at this moment in time, so I'm not complaining. Just getting used to using the two brakes into the turns. I've made a few mistakes in this qualifying session and almost came off again there. And just getting used to the different surfaces. And I mean, that last race in Great Britain in those rainy conditions really put me under pressure. Really difficult to keep on the bike on the Pro Physics, but it was good fun. I did enjoy the challenge, and it's going to throw things in the mix with the weather being on random. You never know what sort of conditions you're going to get on these different circuits, and if you used to be quick on a circuit on Mxgp2 and then you get rainy conditions, is it going to make it a lot harder for you? We're going to find out over the walkthrough. Obviously we're going to work all the way through this MX2 season. I'm going to be putting things to the vote, whether we change bikes, teams, whether we stay in custom, go with official. Obviously we're going to change up the views as well, like I said, whether we go third person, first person, changing our gear all the way throughout. Obviously we're going to be doing some online guys as well. Just going to keep it really flowing this series. I hope you enjoy it. Please don't forget to give the series a big thumbs up and leave your comments in the tab below. I really do appreciate all the support, and if this series is really popular, obviously I will make more and more videos on it, so please keep supporting this series. Right, let's just try and improve our time. I don't think this... Oh, God, I mucked that up. That's going to cost us a bit of time. And over the finish line, yeah, we lost a bit of time on that lap. I think we'll leave it. I think third place is going to be decent. As long as I can get off the mark really well, hopefully we can get a decent result. But we got 2 laps. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I enjoyed that circuit, and it was in decent conditions. But we're only about 0.2 off the fastest time. So I reckon we can do well in the race. So let's get straight into the race, guys, and hopefully get some decent results. So let's get straight into it now. So here we go. Right, so here we go with the first race. Still getting that blurring effect as it shows the riders at the start. Hopefully they do fix it, guys. But like I said at the start of the video, I will let you know. Right, let's see if we can get a better start than we did in the last race. And drop the clutch. Oh, that was much better. We managed to pull off really well there. But can we get the whole shot? I don't think we're going to. No, we didn't get through there. But hopefully I will get one eventually. But we will change the camera view for the second race. Let's see if we can get in the mix for a decent position in this race. Let's try and get at least top 3. That's what we qualified with. Right, getting a nice turn there. Trying to get a good drive through there. Try and stay on the bike in the first lap. That gives us the best chance to get a good result. Right, let's try and get a nice jump over there. Oh, that was awesome. Got good air time there, and we got through there really quick. Just trying to get the hang of that. It's a lot better than Mxgp2 with those, with the air time you get. You get a lot further jumps, a lot higher on this game that I've noticed. And if you get it right, you can travel really far. So let's just try and stick with them. We're sitting in 6th, no, up to 5th now. So we are challenging. Let's see if we get a nice jump through there. And we're managing to hold that position. Let's try and go up the inside here, try and get a good drive. And got a good air time again there. We managed to take another place. Can we take these 2 in that corner? Oh, that was awesome. Managed to get past them 2. And we're sitting right behind Hurlings. And we're into 2nd. And again, an awesome air time. Oh my God, I managed to get right past him. But can we hold that position? No, you managed to get to a decent inside there. But we're really challenging early on in this race. Going into this second lap, let's get a nice tight turn here and try and get away. And we've managed to pull away slightly there. Oh God, I thought he was going to land on me there. No, he didn't get through that turn very good. Right, let's try and get a nice tight turn. No, we've gone a little bit wider, pulled that clutch in, tried to get a good drive out that turn, and we're managing just to get away slightly. Let's see if we can hold on to it on this second lap. We've just got to try and be nice and smooth, try not to overdo it, and just keep trying to get as much air time through these jumps. Oh God, almost got thrown out. Just getting used to transferring the weight so you can get through those sort of jumps as fast as possible. And we have still got the lead, but they're right behind me. I haven't managed to pull away. Right, let's try and get a nice... Oh, didn't manage to do a whip there, just mucked it up. You've got to try and do it at the right time, I've noticed. But I will get better as the walkthrough goes on, guys. It's just a case of getting used to doing it. I haven't played these games for so long, and I am really enjoying it. Apart from the frame rate problem and that blurring effect, apart from that, it's been awesome, and that's a good thing. It does actually, I think it sounds slightly better, not massively, but just a little bit better. But we will try all the different bikes, obviously the GP bikes, the 2-strokes, to see what they sound like. Obviously on all the different circuits. Oh, that's not bad through there. Oh God, no. Oh, made a mistake. Just mucked that up there, but luckily we had a little bit of a gap there. We've managed to stay in first place. Right, trying to get into this corner. Okay, going into the final lap. And they've all caught up now, so this is going to be real pressure. And we're not actually running that quick on this race. My best time is only... Oh, God, made another mistake, but luckily stayed on circuit. So our fastest time is only 1:38, so we're a couple of seconds slower than the qualifying, which is always expected. Right, to manage to get round there. Okay, God, dear, there was a massive pile up round that corner. I think a few of them smashed into each other. I'm not sure whether anyone came off. There wasn't any crash signs there, but that's helped just to pull away slightly, try and hold it through this turn, and managing to hold it. Will we get our first win in this season? That would be awesome and start this season off with a high, get 25 points on the board, which will be really, really good. And I think the second race is going to be really tough, obviously, because we're going to do it in first person. And I haven't raced in that with camera view yet, so it could be difficult. We've got a nice air time there as well. Managed to get into that corner nicely. We're coming towards the end of this circuit, not far to go, and we're still in the lead. Let's go a little bit quicker through there, still going a little bit wider than I would have liked, and that's not bad through there. Got some good air time coming to the last few corners, and we should be able to hang on to this as long as we don't make any mistakes. Again, trying to get as tight as we can, getting a good air time through there. Huge jump again, and I can hear them behind me, so they've caught up slightly, so we're going to have to be really smooth into these last couple of corners, and we don't make any mistakes. Try and go a little bit tighter. Again, we've gone a little bit wider. Don't hit the boardings there. Oh my god, that's really tight. Don't go off circuit. Oh my god, don't. Oh god, I thought it was going to come off there. Just made a little bit of mistake under pressure as well. Try and get a nice turn there, and we take victory. Awesome. So we get the first 25 points on the board, and that wasn't a bad race. I'm really, really chuffed with that. That is quality. Right, so we get the first 25 points on the board, and we weren't too bad in that race. We managed to keep it steady towards the end. We did make a few errors in some of the corners, but like I said, you're going to improve over time. It's just a matter of getting used to the physics and the handling of it all. Right, let's get straight into that second race in first person and see how I do. This could be comical because I could really muck this up. Let's get straight into it, guys, so here we go. Right, let's see if we can get a better start. Now, I did get a tip from someone to count to 4 and then release the clutch, so hopefully that works for me. I'm going to try my best. It's going to be a lot harder in this view, and release! Oh god, I think that was a little bit soon, but we managed to get... Oh no, Jeffy Hurley's managed to get a better pull off there, but that was a little bit better, and we didn't get the whole shot again, but we will eventually get it, guys. Don't worry, at some point. Right, let's just try and stick with Hurlings as he tries to pull away. This is the first time I've raced in this view, so this could be really, really difficult. Just try and hold it in that turn. It's a little bit harder to see the other riders in this view, but I can hear one beside me, so I know that there's someone there. Let's try and get a huge air time over there. That's not too bad. Nice and tight into that turn, and that wasn't too bad either, so we're managing to keep up, but Hurlings is trying to pull away here, so we've just got to try and stick with him in this first lap. Because we want to get to at least a top 3 finish. Try and get it. Oh god, that wasn't too bad as well. It does throw you out a bit, so it feels a lot different to do it in that view than it does third person, but it's just a matter of getting used to it. Right, we're losing pace with these two. We're not as quick in this view at the moment, just trying to get the hang of it. Right, let's just try and hold a decent line through here. We're sitting in third position, which isn't too bad. Oh god, awesome air time through there. That was awesome. So managed to get a good drive round there. Let's just try and stick with him, get a nice tight turn, and we've managed to get back into second place behind Hurlings. Let's just try and pressurise him. Got a nice whip there. Let's just try and hold it, try and get a nice tight turn. Had to put the brakes on there. I almost went straight into him, and I don't want to take him off. Let's try and win this fairly. Right, let's just try and hold it. Can we get past him around the outside here? Let's try and get a good drive around the outside, and he's going to go on the outside on that turn, so we should be able to get past him. Yes, we've managed to get past him, but he's sitting right behind me, and I think another rider's caught up. Let's try and get a nice tight turn there. No, went really wide. Didn't manage to stop it, but we've managed to get away, and I think Hurling's going to come up this side of me here, so let's just try and get a tight line here so he doesn't run into me, and we are still leading this race in this view, and we're trying to get away, but it's not easy. This view, it does feel really good, but it's a little bit harder to know where the other riders are. All I can do is just listen to the sound of their bike just to know what side they are. I haven't got any indicators to show me where they are. I'm not sure whether you can turn indicators on. And we've got a good jump through there, get nice and tight into that turn, trying to keep it nice and smooth, and we're trying to pull away here, and this is going really, really well here, so let's just really try and push it and see if we can get a decent lap time on the board as well. And that's not bad through there. Did manage to do a whip there, tried our hardest. We've got to do it a little bit sooner as you go over the jumps, but we've still got a rider sitting right behind us, and that wasn't very good through there, made a little bit of an error. And try and get a good air time, and that wasn't too bad, that was quite good. Right into this turn here, and try and get good air time over there. That wasn't as good. We've done better in the previous race through there. Try and hold it, don't go off circuit, try and get a good run into that turn. Oh, that was a little bit better. Going wider into that right left-hand turn was a much better idea, because it did kick me out last time. Right over the finish line, and we managed to do a 1:37.9. and that's not too bad. Let's see if we can go a little bit quicker in this last lap and really set the pace in this race. I don't want any of the others catching up, and we've managed to pull away. Oh my god, we got at least a 2-3 second lead here, which is absolutely amazing. We could take maximum points in the first race of this MX2 season, which is going to give us a good start. Now, I'm not sure what circuit's coming up next, but we will check that out at the end of the video, and I might put something to the vote. We may change the motorbike at the end of this race. I'll put it to a vote for the next episode, guys, so you can vote on that if you want me to change the bike, so we can just try different things. I'm not sure whether you can change your bike during the custom series, but I'm sure you can, so we will buy another one, upgrade it. If we can't use it, so be it, but let me know in the comments below which bike you want to see next for us to try. So we're on the KTM, so we want something different, and we will change all the gear as well. Right, we're coming towards the end of the circuit. Let's see if we can beat that last lap time, and we are absolutely flying, which is awesome. I didn't think I would win it in this view. I always thought that this would be a lot harder, but actually it's turned out to be a little bit better. You can really get the front end of the bike into those turns a little bit better. So let's try and get a nice line through there. Try not to make any mistakes, and going a little bit wider in that turn seems to work. Try not to overdo it in that turn. Over this last set of jumps, just trying to keep it nice and smooth. There we go. Go last turn and over the finish line. I think we're slightly quicker, but we take a second victory and we get maximum points, which is awesome. What a good start to this MX2 season around that Losail Qatar circuit. We were absolutely superb, and we get maximum points, which is awesome. So we get loads of credits, and we will upgrade our rider. But like I said, I'm going to put something to the vote in a minute. We're going to check out what circuit's coming up next, and then I'm going to put it to the vote what bike you want to see me use in the next episode as well. And we will change all our gear when we change the bike, just to mix things up. So let's get straight to that now, guys. So here we go. Right, guys, the next race is in Thailand in wet conditions on an intermediate surface. So we've got another dynamic weather race, which is going to be awesome. Right, guys, we're going to get into a vote to what bike we try out next, and we're going to change all the gear, which we will do at the beginning of the next episode. So we're going to get into that now. These are all the different bikes that we can choose from. Now, we've, like I said, we've got the KTM at the moment, but we can choose between the Honda, the Kawasaki, the Yamaha, the TM, the Suzuki, the Husqvarna. Let me know in the comments below, and we will buy one at the next on the next episode, and we will upgrade it before the races in Thailand. Thank you so much for the support on this series so far. Please give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and bye-bye.